Over the last few videos, we've been using some terms like balance line, average, and PPG when we talk about a player's stats. We now understand that this might confuse you, since you are all new to the sport. So today, we will be teaching you about the stats of strike a ball. I also suggest that you watch our video about the rules of strike a ball to better understand this one. The first thing we need to teach you about is average. This works very similarly to the way it does in baseball. It is calculated by the number of scoring plays divided by the number of strikes. Now, scoring plays and points scored have a very brief distinction between the two. A player's number of points scored refers to the total amount of points they've scored on the season. Scoring plays is all of their points on the season, excluding their points from doubles. For example, Trace Anderson on the Ballers has 22 points on the season last year, while also having 16 scoring plays. He scored a total of 3 doubles last year, and each double counts as 2 points each. So if you take the 22 points scored and subtract it by the 6 points from doubles, that's where you get the 16 scoring plays. Balance line is another term that's been thrown around a bit over the last few videos. It actually has 2 official names. It could be called balance line, or it could be called APG, which stands for average plus points per game, because the way you calculate it is by adding average and points per game together and then dividing it by 2. PPG, or points per game, is pretty self-explanatory. We see it being used in sports like basketball, so it's not entirely new to you. But anyways, it is calculated by taking the number of points scored and dividing it by the number of games played. See, it's not that hard. Some other less important stats we need to mention are strikes per game and saves per game. For strikes per game, you would divide strikes by the number of games played, and for saves per game, you would need to divide saves by the number of games played. And that's all. It didn't take too long, and I hope it wasn't too difficult. Please consider subscribing if you want to see more videos like this. Please, stay safe and stay home.